How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. Mystery beers. The last mystery beer from a beer bomb sent to me by the fair Joe, Average Troll, sent me off a mystery beer bomb of 15 mystery beers. Now, what are mystery beers? Beers that are wrapped up to where I don't know what they are. They're just beer in a can or in a bottle, and I drink them, I talk about them, and then wrap them and see if I screwed up or not. He was kind enough to send off 15 of them. A very generous little bomb of beer, and this is the last one of 15, so I'm super excited to give it a whirl. It's the last one he threw in there, actually, too. I kind of kept that for the end, because it says on here he wrote little things that I usually say, but he wrote some of his own stuff on here, and it says, probably not worth it, last minute edition, ... Yeah, who knows what this is. I actually have a guess as to what this is, but we'll see. Anyway, that's what it says on there. Nice wrap little thing. You're wondering what this white little thing is there. He wrote a little beer key on there, so I know it's what about the beer after I drink it. So let's dive in, see what the sucker has. Leaning Pale Ale on this one. Little fatty old 12-ounce can, like we're drinking beer back in the day. People in the beer nowadays look at that and they go, I don't even know what the hell that thing is. The tiny little can. Finger, just over a finger. Infinite creaminess, super tight, compact bubbles, and got a subtle haze to it. You can see through it, a bit opaque. You can kind of see my fingers through it. I definitely can if I hold it up to the light. So, but it looks like a pale ale. Looks like a buffalo-ish area pale ale. Let's see if we can get a nose on it. Sweet. Sweet. There's definite hops there, but I'm getting a sweet malt presence. It's the first thing that jumps out to me. I am drinking this after another review I did of a hoppy, pretty hardcore hoppy beer, so might be a little stunted here palate-wise and nose-wise. Yeah, I'm getting sweet fruit, sweet citrus, sweet peaches, very subtle peaches. There's more kind of sweet citrus, a little bit of bittering, that's pretty much it. Sweet malt, there you go. It smells pretty nice, smells pretty clean, smells pretty refreshing. Let's dive right in. Cheers. Essentially, what I got in the mouth is there in the nose is there in the mouth. Very nice, clean, a little bit more kind of herbally, spicy bittering than I thought it would be based off of the nose, but it's definitely there. But you're getting a nice balance of sweetness and malt. Thing is, there's really not so much there as calling card flavors. It's a generic kind of sweet maltiness, and there's a kind of a generic kind of citrus leaning kind of hop, kind of sweetness and bitterness kind of going on there. It's really not much as far as either or. It's just a nice, clean, sweet, kind of East Coast with a little bit of New School kind of influence kind of IPA. Yeah, not too shabby. I could crush this all day. ABV-wise, I'd guess it would be in the 6% range, give or take. But yeah, it's quite nice. Citrus forward, like I said, a little bit of spicy hop in the mouth. And a nice sweet maltiness to kind of balance off that bitterness, probably a little bit sweeter than the bitterness itself, but made well, made clean, very refreshing, very crushable. That's all I got. Short and sweet on this one. Short and sweet on this one, because that's basically what I got off this. Short and sweet. So let's crack this open, see what she's got. Peel this off, and I'm pretty sure this is the beer I thought it was. It was the Hayburner American IPA from Big Ditch. Having a beer, I've already had this beer, let's put it that way. It was one I kind of thought it was going to be. I kind of thought it was going to be this one or another beer, so to go into it again is kind of fun. Let's see what we have here. Because he's got to be the average troll. You can't do shit unless he's the average troll. He's like, let's see, Big Ditch, Hayburner, American IPA, readily available in Western New York. It's $11 a 6-pack. This is a pretty darn good regular old American IPA that I enjoy, but it's nothing mind-blowing. It's relatively fresh. It's hard to find in singles currently. If this is pretty fresh, as it is pretty fresh, so we'll see what you think. I had this, I believe I had it from George. My buddy George brought some back when he went up to Buffalo, and I thought it was quite nice. And I kind of assumed it was going to be this beer because George came back from Buffalo essentially the same time Joe was sending off a beer mail, and he kind of knew George was bringing me back some beer, so I assumed, kind of threw there and there. Whether he knew I was going to have it or not, it is what it is. But yeah, this is a very crushable, very well-made beer. I didn't say the ABV. It's 7.2, so it's a little higher than I thought it would be, but at the same time, damn tasty stuff. This is the beer, you walk into your local tap room if they have this. This is kind of your staple and something that you never kind of get tired of actually having. It's just super well made, super crushable, and not too shabby. So let's talk about it. Artwork wise, it's cool. They get a little mule kind of thing there, kind of going to kick and do things and stuff. And it says Big Ditch and it says Hay Burner. Yeah, not too shabby. Kind of looks like an orange soda can. So there's a lot of citrus going on, so I guess that makes sense. Value and availability. I mean, Joe kind of explained it all in there. You can get it readily available, $11 a six pack. And just say if you like what way like this. If you like old school East Coast IPAs and you want a little bit of New England, new school kind of influence on it, that's what you're getting here. You're getting the citrus notes, and then you're getting a little bit of that spicy old school hoppiness, but you're getting a little bit of that haze, a little bit more of kind of juiciness. Not that it's overtly juicy, but you get enough to kind of make it kind of not so old. So there you go. If you like that kind of stuff, then you like this beer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you want to check me out anywhere else, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. Massive Beers in all four of those places. And yeah, another review down. So another mystery beer review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice mystery beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.